Hi, welcome. I'm Daniel Aaron, back for another tip for how to be radiantly alive. This one is different than one that you might have heard a lot about recently called detox. This is don't tox. And there's so much information out there these days about how to detox ourselves, how to remove toxins from ourselves, which is valid and important, and we'll talk about that in one of the later tips for how to be radiantly alive. However, right now, perhaps more of a concern and equally valuable is how do we not toxify ourselves? And in the biggest sense of the word, toxins are everywhere. Probably the most powerful toxins we have are right here, and that's in the form of our own thoughts. So what thoughts do we put into our head? Which thoughts do we believe? Which ones do we repeat? And then beyond our thoughts, what's around us? Everything we surround ourselves with has the capability of influencing us, affecting us in some way. Of course, we could keep all of that away in a certain state and preserve our own state of being, regardless of our environment. However, for most of us, our environment tends to affect us. So we can consider, what do we surround ourselves with? What is the quality of air that we breathe? And one of the simplest things is open windows. Second, the water we drink, the water we bathe in. High quality water affects us really differently than low quality water. A shower, either use a filter or be a filter is the saying. Shower filters, bathing filters, water filters. Drink from spring water whenever possible. The people around us are the people who we surround ourselves with at work, in our relationships, in our friendships. Are they inspiring? Are they uplifting? Are they seeing us for how we want to see ourselves? What about the fabric that we wear, the fabric of our lives in many senses, our home environment? What are the materials around us? So using fabrics that feel good to the skin, that feel good ethically, we know where they came from. Organic fabrics, natural fibers, makes a huge difference. Skincare, what are the products that we put on ourselves? Really interesting in the skincare, body care industry, organic is not necessarily organic, not necessarily good for us. And even besides the labels organic or natural, the bottom line question is this helping me become who I want to be? Is this product helping me be radiantly alive? All natural, be very particular when you read the ingredients. If it's 70% organic, then they can use the organic label. That could be 70% water and 30% chemicals. Read the labels. If you wouldn't want to drink it, don't put it on your skin. What about the food? Of course, food makes a big difference, and we'll talk about that more in a later tip on how to be radiantly alive. What we eat, for most of us, affects how we feel. Being choosy about what we eat, without being uptight and without being worried about it, yet being particular in saying, is this food contributing to me feeling as good and bright as I can? And if so, fantastic. If not, there is a better one, and it's available to us. Sunlight, so important, not just for vitamin D, so important for so many aspects of our being, our mood. You know, getting in direct sunlight, avoiding wearing sunglasses actually is really helpful because the receptors in the eye tell you when you've had enough sunlight and that it's time to get in the shade or cover yourself up. Bottom line, what do we surround ourselves with? What do we take into ourselves? And whether it's toxic or not, the big question is it contributing to who I want to be and how I want to feel? I'll be back soon with another tip for how to be radiantly alive.